making these mistakes with your fitness business? I hope not, but if you are, we're going to show you what they are, how to avoid them, coming up next. Do you want to create, market, or scale your online fitness business? My name's Sean Garner, and here we give real fit pros the tips, tools, and strategies they need to succeed online. Welcome to the EntreFit Podcast. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the EntreFit Podcast. If this is your first time listening, hey, thanks so much. Hope this adds lots of value to you, and you consider subscribing if you are a real fit pro looking to win online. Not to be a Debbie Downer with this one, but there's a lot of mistakes that I see people making, and honestly, simple mistakes with their fitness business. But I wanted to today focus on just quickly 3 ones that I see more often than not, and kind of give you some things that you should be doing instead if you truly want to grow your fitness coaching business, your online fitness business, or honestly, just even your fitness business in person. You have a brick and mortar facility, personal training studio, group fitness instructor that you are, whatever it is. I see these 3 mistakes all the time. So here they are. Let's dive into this and get started right away. 3 mistakes that I see fit pros making with their online fitness business. That is a sign right there. Did you hear the bell? That you should be listening to this. Number 1 is trying to copy the influencers. So this is what you have to realize is what people do from A to B is not the same things that you go from B to C. I actually talked about that on the last podcast episode. What I see a lot of fit pros and fitness businesses trying to do is copy what they see the influencers doing because they think, oh, if it's working for them, it must be working for me. That's what the industry wants right now. That's not the case. What you have to realize is the things that these people have done to grow their brand, grow their community, and grow this online audience to the size that it is not necessarily the things that they are currently doing. And if you just try to copy those things, it's going to be extremely unauthentic, not genuine to you, and it's going to seem like you're trying too hard and that it's fake. What you need to look at is what did they do when they were first getting started? You know, what were the types of things they were posting? What was the things they were speaking about? Because typically, from my experience, what I see, this is kind of what happens. These huge accounts that you see online, you know, with millions of followers in the fitness industry, typically they started out doing what all the trainers should be doing right now. They were posting valuable content. They were sharing their workouts. They were sharing their personal transformation stories that they were having. And that was drawing people into their world because it was adding value to people around them. And the community began to grow. Well, as the community and audience began to grow, now there's more people that are getting results following this person's program, and they're sharing those success stories, those transformations of those people. And then the content kind of starts to shift to where it's not so much about the thing that drew people in, but it's about the people that are doing those things originally, because then typically now they've turned that thing that they are originally doing into some type of a product that they're selling. So they're not advertising the product all the time as far as like, hey, just copy this and get the results. It's sharing the people, the success stories of the people that have already gone through the program. And then it's more about the person and about the individual because they, in essence, are the brand and people are following them just because they want to honestly be nosy and kind of insta-stalk people and see how they live their lives, you know, how they parent their kids, what supplements they eat, what workouts they're doing, what clothing they like, what brands they prefer, and they're following them for those reasons. But if they would have started out doing those things, nobody would have cared. Like nobody would have cared somebody with, 200 followers telling them what protein they have because they haven't really earned that right by adding value with other areas into their lives. So I do believe that, Tony Robbins has a quote, success leaves clues. Very much believe in that. But I think that you have to look back as to what led to somebody's success and not necessarily seeing them for where they're at now, because that could lead you into a trap of trying to copy people that you don't understand necessarily the journey of what took them to where they're at. So That's number one. The big fitness mistake that I see is people trying to copy influencers. I will say this, I didn't even touch on this. That's just for the content, but I also see them trying to copy them for their offers. Oh, this, XYZ person has a product that they're selling for $15 a month. So I should create something that sells for $15 a month. No, you shouldn't. If you have a small distribution or a small audience, no, you shouldn't. The reason why they do that is twofold. One, they have a huge audience, so they know that just statistically that if they sell a low ticket product, they're going to convert a certain percentage of them to that. And then two, it doesn't make sense for somebody with 2 million followers to do a one-on-one online coaching program that they're selling for, let's say $600, $800 a month, because they can only have the capacity to work with so many people and they have a huge network to monetize. So it just doesn't make financial sense for them to do a high price point service. Just like it doesn't make financial sense for somebody with a small audience to do a low ticket, it doesn't make sense for somebody with a large audience to do a high ticket. That's typically why you'll see, like, if they have a high ticket, it's like crazy high, like a come spend a weekend with me for 10K or something like that. And the rest that they're selling is like these courses and stuff like that, or these subscriptions, these ebooks and everything. So whenever you're trying to look at these influencers, again, don't copy their content and don't copy their offer because you don't understand the process that it took to get there. Number two, and this, I will let me take my time to explain this one because I know that it's going to ruffle some feathers of mistakes I see fit pros make with their online fitness business. They're focusing too much on their certifications. Your clients don't care what certifications you have. Calm down before you get your pitchforks out and start attacking me in any comments or DMs or anything like this. Your certifications are extremely important. I am a huge believer of continuing education and think that if you really truly want to have longevity in this industry, you must always be getting your adding more tools to the toolbox and sharpening your craft of fitness training. However, very few, I'm sure there's going to be some outliers. Well, I had this one client reach out to me because I got XYZ cert. Very few people are searching for that. They're looking for, like we talked about in the last episode, solutions to problems. This is what I'll say about certs. Your certifications keep your customers and clients. They don't bring new ones in. So no, you don't need those certifications to bring your clients in, but you absolutely need them if you want to have sustainability and continually serve your clients. So think about this, the trainers, the fit pros that are out there constantly getting those certifications, that's what gets a client from just getting quick results in 12 weeks and getting consistent results over years of working with you, is having that knowledge to know how to progress and modify workouts, exercises based upon the goals that the client currently has. Where I see fit pros messing up is they're super proud about the work that they've done, and their whole social media bios, their whole about us pages on their websites is just dumping all the certifications that they have. Well, this is what I'll say to that. I would say very few, if any, clients that are willing to pay you money online will actually know what all those acronyms and certifications or even the value of those things bring. Where they see the value in them is after they've been working with you. They see that there's a difference between you and somebody that's just selling bikini guides online. Those certifications give you the right, in my opinion, to actually serve people and train people and coach people and speak into their lives because you've paid your dues. You have the knowledge and experience to get them results. Whenever you focus on that from part of your marketing message, that doesn't speak to your clients because they're not looking for a CSCS. They're not looking for a NASM trainer. They're not looking for an ACE trainer. They're looking for somebody to help them with a problem. So that's very valuable real estate that I see fit pros wasting in bios and social media, on copy on website. All of your messaging should be super clear and articulate the problem that you solve, how you make people's lives better, and what they need to do to get started with you. Because your customers are looking for their solutions, not how awesome of a fit pro and all the alphabet soup you have behind your name. So I very much believe that those certifications are powerful and that you need them. But getting you another certification, another kettlebell certification, another, core certification is not going to get you more clients. It will give you the skills and the X's and O's to be able to serve them once you get them, but it's not going to bring new clients in. It's going to help you keep them because you're going to be able to constantly and consistently deliver on results. So that's number 2. So number 1 is trying to copy the influencer. Number 2 is focusing too much on their certifications, especially whenever it comes to their marketing collateral. And number 3 is not being consistent. This applies to everything. This applies to your fitness, your health, your relationships, but also your business. I see so many fit pros say they're I'm going to start posting more content. I'm going to grow this brand, grow this online community. They do it for 3 to 5 days and then they quit because they don't have enough time. They're too busy. Or they're like, man, this is a lot of work. Well, yeah, it's a lot of work. Like, just because it's easier to scale time online doesn't mean that it still doesn't take time to grow online and to leverage digital for your business. What I see fit pros doing and why they're not able to be consistent is 2 big things. 1, they're not great at time management. And 2, they have no systems and accountability in place. People are okay with letting themselves down. And until you have consistently, put time in to see your business flourish when you do those things, it's really hard for you to buy into the concept of like, hey, I do X, I get Y result. And with your social content, with your email marketing, with your blog, with your podcast, whatever it is that you do, you have to be consistent with this. Whenever, especially you're trying to grow online, you have to show up every single day. Think about this with your in-person business. Imagine you were trying to grow a personal training roster of clients or grow your group fitness studio with your brick and mortar facility and you only showed up 1 to 2 days a week. Probably it wouldn't surprise you if your business was not booming and thriving if you were only showing up to work 1 to 2 days a week. Now, whenever you're growing online, what you have to remember and realize is people only see what you allow them to see. You may be a busy trainer doing, 8 to 12 sessions a day, plus bouncing all over your city, doing group fitness classes and everything as well. And you're like, I don't have time to focus on creating content. I'm running around the city. That should be what you're showcasing. Posting that day in the life of a trainer in your Instagram story, shooting quick little videos, compiling them together, and showing what it's actually like to work with a real fit pro. That's your area of opportunity right there, because it may be, we talked about 2-3 episodes ago with What's Your T. It may be little t true that you are busy right now, but it doesn't mean capital T truth that you are too busy to have an online business or to make this work. I very much am a firm believer if you want something, you can make it happen if you consistently show up with discipline. And so by showing up every day online, it lets your customers know they can trust you. Why would you expect somebody to give you money for an online coaching business if you're not even showing up every day online? You got to show up. You got to be consistent if you want to build that trust and connect with this community online that you're trying to build. So what I would say with that, you got to dive in. You got to own your schedule. I know too many people, fit pros, that tell me, oh, I'm super organized with my time. Okay, show me your calendar. Well, it's more so just in my head is how I do it. Like, no, guys, that's not how this works. You actually have to have something. I use Google Calendars. You can have a written down calendar if that's what works best for you, but you have to have something. I don't care what the tool is as long as you use it consistently. And you have to have systems. You have to have systems for helping you to create content. You got to be able to batch shoot content, write out content, whatever it is. So you have a system in place to help hold you accountable. And then the third thing is you got to have that accountability. If you don't have someone there pushing you, just like your clients need a coach, you need a coach too. You need somebody that's going to hold you accountable and make sure that you're doing these things and you're not making these mistakes. And that's absolutely what we do at EntreFit Coaching, guys. So I would love the opportunity to work with you if you are a real fit pro and you're looking for that increased accountability, avoiding the mistakes that so many people make online, and want a clear blueprint on exactly what you need to do to leverage online to win online. Love the opportunity to work with you. Just go to entrefitcoaching.com and drop your name, email, and phone number there. I'm going to personally reach out and call you and get a time to set up, hear a little bit more about your business and see if it's a good fit. And if it is a good fit, guys, we have a no-brainer offer of, if you are actually serious about growing your business, we let you try our coaching program out for just $1 for 1 week. Check it out, see if it's a good fit for you, because if not, I don't want people to give me money if I'm not serving and adding value to them. So don't make those mistakes, guys. Stop trying to copy the influencers. Stop focusing so much on your certs, and make sure you are consistent and you're showing up every day to serve the people you are called to serve. This added value to you guys, do me a huge favor. Share it with your Fit Pro friends. Stay tuned for the next episode. Love you, and have an awesome day.